Hi, this video shows a ride from Sakon Nakhon in northeast Thailand to Chiang Rai and back. I have a small mishap along the way with a soy dog. Here's the route taken, it's about 2,000 kilometers. So here we see our first big queue for petrol. This ride was done in March 2026 when fuel shortages caused by the war in Iran are in full swing. This is Route 22, which is an extremely boring highway stretch between Sakon Nakhon and Udon Thani of about 170 kilometers. Here we see some trees getting transported. Some Mr. Bean mud flaps. I get myself some petrol. I was able to fill up whenever I reached about 2/3 of a tank. Usually about 200 baht per time at current prices. As we get towards Loei, the road becomes much more interesting. We got a stegosaurus there. This truck doesn't want to be passed. Here's another fuel queue. Nice elephant sculpture here, and the famous Loei ghost. It's a symbol of the province. So today we're heading to Nan. We've met up with some other riders: Tim, Sam, Brian and his wife Thai, David and his wife Loei. So we get 2 bikes going 2 up. And we start to pass through some beautiful little towns, traditional wooden construction. And as we head north, we start to get into the proper hills. So first we pass these awesome big rocks. And then we stop at this little town and at a coffee shop called Dan Siam. Really nice spot.
This morning probably need to clean it off a bit. That's all just
21, 22 degrees. That's just on the wind. Oh, it's great.
It's ideal, isn't it?
Yeah. These ladies wanted a picture with the bikes. And this dog should have been a warning to me of things to come. Then we go to the Pusoi Dal waterfall.
No, I laughed my ass off. You said if you go to...
And we have a lot of these very long, steep declines with lots of lovely sweeping bends, which, as you can hear in a minute, I'm thoroughly enjoying. Sometimes you just gotta shout into your helmet. So the next day we go from Nan to Chiang Rai. We stop at this great cafe, the route to 1148. These amazing views, reminiscent here of Vietnam. And the next day is actually spent just wandering around Chiang Rai, possibly nursing a hangover. Here's the Chiang Rai Hotel and the famous clock, a couple of choppers. This wonderful Italian restaurant, it's really, really good food. And here's the clock tower lit up at night. So now, the next day we leave the Chiang Rai Hotel. The Chiang Rai Hotel, you actually drive through the lobby to get to this bike parking, which is quite interesting. This is why I took a video of it. It's a skinny video because it's actually a TikTok and Instagram video. It's just 45 seconds long. So at this point in the video, instead of using the helmet camera, I'm switching to the 360 camera. I got it fairly recently, so I'm still learning how to edit it. But it's very good, got a lot of flexibility. I did take some helmet cam video, but the 360 camera was in the way, so it didn't look so good. But it's good to be able to take your side views, your back views. You can zoom out to get a picture of the ground, whatever you like. They're amazing little cameras. So we're crossing the bridge here, early morning, 6 AM. Beautiful light, just amazing. Chance to get some of the other bikes here. Quick stop on the bridge. And I must say I'm liking the 360 for the ability to get the panoramic views. Reach the top of the hill, there's the water down below. A little bit of roadworks. Another petrol stop. Another 200 baht top up. There was no point where we were really stuck. There was always some petrol available. But there were big queues for diesel. A lot of people filling up not just their vehicle but drums on the back of the vehicle as well, so the demand's obviously become very lumpy at this point. So at this point we say goodbye to our two couples. And they're off to Chiang Mai, and we continue on back down to Phayao, and then Loei, and I'm back to Sakon Nakhon.
Oh, it's hot. Hot, hot, hot.
So we're now coming into Phayao, and this is just a beautiful town on this massive lake, so it sort of looks like the sea. just catch a few pictures in the sunset here for dinner. Day 6 I didn't really take any video, but that's unfortunate because I had a mishap with the soy dog. So the dog ran in front of the bike. I thought I could avoid it, but I didn't, so I just hit it square on. The dog was okay. That picture was the dog afterwards, and the bike is also okay, and I was okay. It was a fairly low speed collision at the end. But it resulted in some bent bars. There's a bent bolt inside the bar here, and that's what we're just working on now. Just diagnosing what that problem is. So that's a new bolt or two there. Bit of scuffing, a new indicator once again. I've been through so many indicators on this bike. Beautiful scenery, a few roadworks along the way, a few animals on the road. Again, reminiscent of the Vietnam trip. And just look at that stunning scenery. That light, like an impressionist painting, it's amazing. Unfortunately, the camera's a bit lower than it would ideally be. Of course, the mistiness is caused by burning, so this area is known for high pollution and bad air quality. It's obviously still ongoing. Awesome Buddha statue there. And a cool little digger. And as we approach Loei again, we get back into these great sweeping curves. And then I'm back on my own, and this is the return journey. So I left at 6 AM to make sure I could get some petrol and to get home before it got too hot. Riding at 6 AM, it's difficult getting up, but the light is absolutely worth it. And the temperature is beautifully low. You can see on my thermometer there, it's about 23 degrees. After lunch it rises to 30, 32 plus, and then it's just uncomfortable. So I'm becoming converted to early morning riding, I must say. I try to avoid the highways on the way home, so these are some of the back roads between Loei and Udon Thani. They're not great quality, but they're interesting roads. And just look at that. Another fuel queue. Look at the length of it, about 1 kilometre long. This is early morning. Obviously the trucks, the utes and so on are queuing up for their diesel. Again on the other side, they're just near that last one. Luckily on the bike, you don't need to queue for quite so long, and you can fill up. It's cheaper. Now heading back to Sakon Nakhon, it's another TikTok, Instagram video here, so it's why it's a bit skinny. This is coming down the Snake Road, which I've covered in other videos before. A beautiful little descent into Sakon Nakhon from the Phupan mountain range. And if you get a clear run like this, it's just awesome. And they planted it out nicely. They've got there's a King's Palace at the bottom of the road here, so the area around about is, they do a lot of landscaping and work on it, keep it looking great. And finally home again. A few more repairs, a bit more servicing, and then get the bike ready for the next big trip, which is the China trip coming up in May. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye now.